the triple portal device. Nicely done. Now, let's move on to some more advanced challenges. You are in the home stretch now. Warning, you are deviating from your path.
So I haven't really talked about this on the channel yet, but I am a massive fan of the Portal series. I absolutely adore the world, the characters, the puzzles, basically everything about the franchise. Hell, Portal 2 was actually my all-time favorite game for several years, and it still holds a very special place in my heart. And while we sadly have seen no signs of an official return for the series, the community has kept the Portal name alive through the Steam Workshop and with mods. So with all that in mind, Portal Reloaded is a standalone mod set in Aperture Science that gives you a brand new Portal to play with. In it, you play as an unnamed test subject who is placed along a never-before-seen testing course. It was developed and published by Portanis, and is currently available on Steam for the low price of, oh my god, it's free! Assuming you already own a copy of Portal 2. While the story certainly isn't the focus of this mod, what's there is interesting and fits in well with the existing Portal lore. Basically, an automated AI has taken you out of stasis, in a very cool intro I might add, and given you the task of using 2 different timelines to solve a bunch of new tests. While the story doesn't go much deeper than this, it is on brand for the series with plenty of classic Portal humor to listen to, even if you can feel the absence of a charismatic character like GLaDOS or Wheatley.
Please ignore that. The decay of this facility over the past 20 years may have caused the destruction of some portal surfaces. If this sounds too complicated, you're in luck. The next chamber will only heavily rely on your understanding of this very basic concept.
In addition to that, there are some small ties to the other games, as well as a fun explanation for why you're testing what you're testing later in the story. There's also a really fun and surprising ending, which felt fitting and helped to properly place this game into the Portal timeline. When it comes to the puzzles, this is classic Portal, but with a really clever twist. The brand new time portal allows you to travel back and forth between the present and the future. You get the ability to place these yourself eventually, and because this gives you 2 different versions of the same testing chamber to play with, you essentially have to make use of 5 portals to solve the majority of the puzzles. As you might guess, this can make your brain hurt pretty quickly. Thankfully though, the time travel mechanic is consistent and makes logical sense, which makes it easier to figure out what to do once you learn the rules and how it works.
Good thinking. While it is impossible to bring a present cube to the future, this clever trick allows you to have 2 versions of the same cube in one timeline.
Make no mistake though, this isn't a cakewalk, because some of these puzzles are hard. They're just as, if not more complex than some of the toughest puzzles in the main games. And even though I was able to breeze through some of them, a few took me quite a while to solve, with the final puzzle being especially tricky. But while getting stuck can be frustrating, the feeling of figuring out the solution after using some outside-the-box thinking is amazing. Even if I felt more dumb than clever a couple times because the solution was right in front of me and I didn't see it, god damn it! Anyway, the puzzles are well designed and the solutions are usually not the first thing you would think to do. They require you to look at them from several different angles, and you need to constantly be thinking about how doing something in one timeline will affect the other. It's a lot to keep track of, especially when many of the puzzles require some very precise timing to get right. In fact, my only real criticism of the puzzles is that some of them have too many steps that need to be completed in a specific order, meaning that if you mess something up, you have to start over, which is frustrating if you already know what you need to do but keep making a simple mistake like slightly messing up a portal's placement. Thankfully though, frustrating moments like this are few and far between. Many of the puzzles also make excellent use of several of Portal 2's mechanics, such as the lasers, light bridges, and aerial faith plates, even if trying to juggle these between timelines added even more confusion to my already imploding brain. While I do wish that there were more puzzles so the game could take advantage of missing testing elements like the speed and bounce gels, or simply combine the ones that are here in more ways, the existing tests are fun and satisfying to solve. Portal Reloaded has 25 puzzles in total, and while the first few may be fairly easy just to get you used to the new time traveling mechanic, the later ones are more than clever and complex enough to make up for that. It's also a fairly decent length, and will probably take around 5 hours to finish depending on how often you get stuck. And considering that this is a free mod, that feels like more than long enough. There's always been something about the music of the Portal series that's just so appealing to me, and it's hard to put into words. The overall style just clicks with me, and I'm happy to say the music in Portal Reloaded does too. There's a nice amount of variety in the tracks, and I think the best compliment I can give is that none of them would feel out of place if they were inserted into Portal 2. So I can safely say that while the puzzles may be difficult, these are some great songs to test by. The full soundtrack is available for just a few dollars on Bandcamp, and it's definitely worth picking up. Portal Reloaded is a fantastic mod that introduces an awesome new Portal mechanic while also providing puzzles that will prove to be a challenge, even for Portal veterans. Its story may not be as large or ambitious as something like Portal Stories Mel, but it's not trying to be. What you get here is 25 brilliantly designed puzzles that will test and bend your brain in very clever and creative ways. Portal Reloaded doesn't feel like a mod for a 10-year-old game, but a brand new, excellently designed puzzle game that shows there's still so much potential left in this franchise. And while it doesn't look like we'll see an official new entry in the series anytime soon, as long as people keep supporting projects like this, the future of this amazing franchise looks pretty bright. I'm getting off topic. Portal Reloaded is awesome. If you like the series, play this game. If you like puzzle games, play this game. If you like great games, play this game. So if you're looking for classic Portal tests to solve, or simply in the mood for some great puzzles, Portal Reloaded is the game for you.
This next chamber should really test your observation skills.
Alright, and with that, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, subscribe for more videos coming soon, and until next time, remember, if you stop now, cake will be served immediately. See you next time, everyone.